Hi everyone. Today I want to do a end of spring, early summer favorites video because I think everybody enjoys sharing the things they like and giving recommendations to people. So I thought I would share you some of mine. I think I'm going to start with some of the more makeup items and then I'll finish with the not makeup items. This is my first makeup item. It's the e.l.f. Sweat Resistant Mascara and Clear Brow Duo, I think is what it's called. Basically, it's from e.l.f. It's from their active line, which is meant for like people who are going to the gym and stuff. And it's got a mascara side and it's got a clear brow side. And the clear brow, like, it's pretty good. I don't really use brow mascara, but I've been using it since I have it. But what makes this like a favorite for me is the mascara side. It is incredible. I wore it to paintball in the rain and it stayed on. I was absolutely blown away. I really wasn't expecting that. I don't think I've ever used a mascara that lasts as long and as well as this one does. So, and actually I posted on my Instagram a picture of this and said that it lasted through paintball in the rain, and everyone in the comments was telling me like they're not surprised because this is their favorite mascara. They've worn it to marathons, they've worn it like swimming, like they've worn it like doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and it stays on, and that is just so incredible to me. It's definitely more than sweat resistant. Like, it lasted through, it was pouring rain and this thing stayed on. Like, I am just so blown away by it. It looks great too, and if you use like a soap or a micellar water, any sort of makeup remover, it comes off without like that much effort. So this is a magical formula. I don't think I'll ever buy another mascara as long as they sell this. So I don't see e.l.f. promoting their active line too much these days, and it makes me worried because I'm like, what if they stop selling this? So I hope that they keep that going. I hope they expand their active range because now I want everything. Yeah, this is a great mascara if you need a recommendation. I'm not wearing it today, actually. I'm wearing CoverGirl because I'm saving this for the weekends for when I do actual activities outside. Yeah, this is a great mascara. Oh, let me show it to you. This is the clear brow side. I'm not wearing any brow gel today, so I can... This, I think, is probably similar to every other brow gel. Actually, to be totally honest with you, this is my first ever brow gel. Because I'm kind of minimalist with my brows. Lately, I've just been putting a little bit of eyeshadow and that's it. But yeah, so that's the clear brow side, and then this is the mascara side. I mean, it looks great. When I put it on, I wasn't like super blown away. Like, it didn't make my lashes the biggest lashes I've ever seen. But what makes it incredible is just how long they last. Like, that's insane. And this is my second makeup favorite of late spring, early summer. And it's basically just BB cream. I used to wear BB cream or CC cream years and years ago when I was a teenager. And I kind of went off of it. I went off foundation and BB cream and all of those type of things. I don't like how it feels on my face, like to have stuff on, like foundation on there. Usually I just don't bother. But lately I've been getting back into BB creams. So this is what caused it. I bought this e.l.f. Tinted moisturizer. It's a tinted moisturizer, but it's also got sunscreen. So I guess tinted sunscreen. Or is that a BB cream? Anyway, I bought this on the e.l.f. website because I was trying to get up to $30 so that I could get free shipping. You know how these things go. And I saw this and I put it on and I actually loved it. The color really does suit me. This is the color Porcelain. And I just love the way that it felt. It was very light. And so I actually decided to make my own BB cream. I have a video about it on my channel. Oh no, sorry, this kind of fell everywhere. But basically I've only got a little bit of it left. And what it is basically a sample of Fenty Beauty foundation, and I mix it together with sunscreen and moisturizer. So I just made my own version of this, and I have been wearing it every day. I'm nearly through it, but it lasted me like about 3 weeks. Like, it's incredible. So I'm really into this these days. I definitely recommend making your own. Just get any sample of high coverage foundation from Sephora, and then mix it with whatever sunscreen and moisturizer you have lying around that maybe you don't use as often, as long as it doesn't break you out. So I use Cetaphil moisturizer because it's usually too light for me. So I was really happy that I was able to repurpose it into this product, and I'm really enjoying using this. And then when this is done, I'm going to go back to this one because I really enjoyed this as well. So I guess I'm just really excited to get back into an old favorite, which is BB cream or CC cream. And how I've been enjoying wearing it in the summer is just on its own with no concealer. And yeah, I'm wearing this one today, although it's been on for about 8 hours. So you can see it doesn't really have that much coverage, but it does kind of even out my face, and I think it looks really nice. So this has been my favorite. My next favorite I just had to mention because this has really changed my life, and it is the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Drops. It looks like this. It's like a clear green liquid. Like, I was surprised that it tans at all, but it does. It works really, really well. So it's got like a dropper, and this is the medium self-tanning drops. They had dark as well, but I wasn't sure how well these worked, so I went with medium, and I actually do think medium's probably a good color for me. So let me tell you how I use these. So what it says is to put them into moisturizer and then just add them all over your body or wherever you want to use it. So what I do is I add it into my nightly face cream, which I'll talk about in a minute, and then I put it on my face, and then it gives me like the most natural tan. And actually what you can also do is put a little extra. So I put like a drop in my moisturizer, and then I do my whole face, and then I take a little more moisturizer and add another drop, and then I just put it on the sides of my face, and it gives like a natural face contour. And I'm really, really enjoying doing that for the summer, and I'll probably use it straight through the winter too, because I just love the color that it gives me. I know you might be looking at this and saying like, oh wow, you're really pale, but actually I'm even paler than this usually. Like, I'm kind of like a ginger. I'm Scottish, my heritage is Scottish, and I look so pale usually that I look sick. So this has helped me, this has saved me, it's brought me to a more reasonable pale level. Like, let me just tell you, before I started using these, most foundations didn't make a foundation shade for me because I was so light. But now that I use these, I can use just like any foundation because I'm more of a like light to medium shade now, which is just incredible. So I love this. I have a before and after on my Instagram, so you can actually see like how sick and pale I looked compared to how I look with this. And I have a before and after with no makeup on, so you can really see the difference. And yeah, I really, really recommend these. If you're someone who's never tanned or used self-tanner before, these are really good as well. Like, if you want something to start with, maybe you could start with the light or the medium, and you just put one drop in your nightly moisturizer, and I guarantee it's not going to look weird. It doesn't look patchy. It's the most even, natural tan I have ever seen in my life, and now I can't live without these. Yeah, I bought them in April, and this is how far I've used. Oh, and I use these about every 2 days. This is my next favorite. I bought this at Costco. It's the L'Oreal Revitalift Anti-Wrinkle and Firming Night Cream. And this is a very nice, kind of thick, balmy cream. I'll take a little bit out and show you. And it just feels so nourishing. So it looks like this. And it kind of like almost looks like you put an oil on, and it feels just so good and so nourishing on your skin. And it doesn't irritate any, I have eczema underneath my eyelids. It doesn't irritate that. It smells good, kind of like a fresh kind of cucumber skincare kind of scent. And it's so nice. It's so nice. I feel like it has made a difference with my like dry skin, and I'm loving it. It doesn't break me out. A lot of things have been breaking me out lately, and this doesn't. So I'm a big fan, and you can get this. I think it's double the size of the original at Costco for $35. So if you are interested in Revitalift, I would definitely recommend buying it at Costco. Next, I have some non-makeup items. Here's the first one. It's a candle from Bath & Body Works, and it's in the scent, pineapple mango. And I've nearly burned to the bottom of it. I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna have to pick up another one. Oh, it just smells like a tropical vacation. Like you're on a warm beach with a pina colada, and you're in like a green printed bathing suit, and you're just feeling all those summer vibes. It just transports me to like a different place. It's such a good smell. You'll like it if you like pina coladas or Mai Tais or any of those like summer cocktails, because it just smells, it's got pineapple and mango. So it's got a very fruity smell, but in the most summery of ways. So it doesn't overdo it, and the throw is really good. I even had it out with me on the balcony, and I burned it on the balcony, and I could still smell it. It was so beautiful. Such a great candle. I cannot recommend it enough. So if you're at Bath & Body Works and you're like looking for a candle, check out Pineapple Mango. It's the best summer candle this year. Next, I have something a little interesting that has totally changed my life this spring and summer, and it is caffeine pills. I know it sounds a little bit shady, but I guarantee like it's safe as long as you don't take like 20 of them. This is called the Body Fortress Pre-Workout Caffeine in 100 milligrams. And I got this off Amazon, and I swear it was only $5 or $6 for 200 tablets. That's crazy. I cannot believe they're selling them for this cheap, because they are really good. So basically how I use this is before I go to the gym or before I go to softball or something like that, and I'm feeling a little bit tired, like I don't really want to go, I'll have like a soda or even just water. You can, anything, and I take one of these. Basically the idea is instead of a coffee, because sometimes I just don't want to go through the work of making coffee, or because I have to go, like someone's meeting me at the gym and I don't have enough time to make coffee and I'm feeling super groggy. So instead of making a coffee now, I can just take a caffeine pill. And I've got all my friends on these. Like anytime my friends say, oh, I'm feeling tired, I'm like, you need a caffeine pill. And I feel like such a drug pusher. But they really work. Like, it's incredible. So this is what they look like. They're just like these little pink pills. And when you take one and you wait like less than 5 minutes, I'd say 3 to 5 minutes, you feel like you just had 2 espresso shots and you're just awake and ready for the day and ready to do whatever you need to do. You just, like, it's this jolt of energy. And what I love best about it is I feel like it actually lasts a little bit less than a coffee would. So it gives me a jolt of energy just for about 2 to 3 hours, and then it fizzles out and I'm able to sleep. So I think perhaps the reason is because it's caffeine, it's just pure caffeine, it's not in a drink, that it's maybe absorbing in my body faster and then the effect is leaving earlier. I don't know, I'm not really a scientist or anything like that, but it's perfect for like an evening gym session or an evening class perhaps, or softball, like I said, is what I do. Like we had a few 9:30 games and this really got me through them. So I really recommend it if you're someone who's trying to get to the gym and who has like problems with energy. This is really a good product for you. So if you have any questions about this, leave them below. I'll try to answer them. This is my last favorite, and it's a new product. Well, maybe not new. It's been around for maybe a year now, but we still love it. So I want to talk about it. It's the Campbell's pho broth. And here, let me zoom in on it. So it's a box of broth, like it says. but it's like flavored, like pho flavored. So if you've ever had this, for people who don't know, it's a Vietnamese noodle soup that usually has rice noodles and like sliced thin chicken or beef. And my fiance and I really enjoy going out for pho, but you know, it's expensive and it takes a lot of time, and I don't know, it doesn't really fit our lifestyle right now to be going out for dinner all the time. So I'm so happy that they made this, because now it's basically accessible to make pho at home. Really, the only reason why I couldn't before is because the broth is so hard to make, because usually it's like stewed for a long time using very specific ingredients. So yeah, when I first picked this up, I was expecting it to not be good. Like my expectations were very low because I figured, oh, it's like a really difficult thing to replicate in a kind of boxed soup format. But actually, this is really good. It's not 100% the same as what you would get in your, you know, traditional Vietnamese pho restaurant. I mean, that's, you know, it's not made with love. It's made probably in a factory. But it's very similar. Like, it's similar enough that it's a fantastic dinner. So what I do is I just take some beef and I slice it really thin and I marinate it in soy sauce, sesame oil, and sugar, and some garlic powder as well. And then I fry that at the bottom of a large pot, and then I put this in. And sometimes I add some vegetables, even though it's not traditional. And then when everything's all cooked and nice, I add in some rice vermicelli or some flat rice noodles. And it's a fantastic dinner. Add some, you know, sriracha or hot sauce if you're feeling it. And it's just like a really healthy, lower calorie dinner that feels like you put more effort into it than you did. So I really recommend picking this up. They also have a few other new flavors. There's a spicy chicken or something like that, and spicy Thai chicken, I think, and there's a seafood one as well. And actually, they're all good. Like, they did a really good job when they made these. So, and they come on sale for about 2 for $5, which is very affordable. So yeah, we have been buying tons of these and really enjoying them this year. So that's everything for my favorites. Those are all my monthly or seasonal favorites. If you have any questions about any of the products, like, leave them below and I'll answer them. And please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.